Hi everyone, my name is Kari. I am a writer, musician, cartoonist, and university English instructor, not necessarily in that order. This is a little introduction to a new series of videos I'm making. So one of the courses I teach is called Fairy Tales and Fantasies. And usually I teach it online in the fall and winter and in the classroom in the spring. And I always look forward to the classroom version of the course because it means I get to tell my students stories in every class in order to demonstrate oral storytelling, which is something a lot of them are unfamiliar with. This spring term, however, I can't do that because everything is online. So I thought I would make some storytelling videos for my students and anyone else who might be interested. They are missing a very important element, the audience, but unfortunately that can't be helped in these circumstances. So I love stories in general, and there are so many stories from around the world that would be really fun to tell. But I also very much want to steer clear of cultural appropriation. Some stories just aren't mine to tell, no matter how much I love them. So I've set up one rule for myself, which is that I can only tell stories that have emerged from the cultures I belong to. I can draw from the cultures of my adoptive parents and my birth parents, but that's it. Which leaves me with Swedish, Norwegian, Irish, Scottish, and English stories, which isn't bad. Sorry, Brothers Grimm, I don't have German ancestry, so all of those are off the table. Since I do want my students to know that storytelling goes way, way beyond the European tradition, and the stories that I'm going to tell here are really just the very tiny tippy top of the iceberg, I'm going to try to direct my students towards stories that are not European based. I'm going to fill the description of each video with links to as many similar stories from as many different cultures as I can. Ideally, I'll be able to find examples of stories told orally, but I'll also link to written versions. If I miss some, just tell me where to find them and I'll add them to the list. Today I'm going to start with a story that will be familiar to a lot of people, but I'll eventually tell many less familiar stories. I'll try my very hardest to post a story every Tuesday this term. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the stories. Stay safe, and have a great summer.